I will share the screen now. Okay. So anyone has any doubts regarding the third module? I think I finished the third module. So I will share the presentation. You can look into this as well as notes. So if you get doubts, kindly you should ask me. Okay. So we'll go for the fourth module now. Can anyone tell me what is this technology forecasting? So why you want to
So
study this?
is it predicting like what will be the future technologies later, sir? Like today, you can just make an assumption, sir. Like we had smartphones, and like you could predict that you will get foldable phones, or like sometimes later you might get a screen which is not actually you can touch. Like you can just you get a display without some screen or something like that, sir. So you're
Okay.
basically predicting what the future machines will be there, and you'll be waiting like whether you need to invest on this machine or wait for a year to invest on some other machine.
Okay. So technology. See, technology indicates the updation of uh, the whatever the machines, whatever you can take the machines. I think you go for robots. Okay. So that are called as if you go for robots. Okay. I think right now, um, see everything we can for all the purpose we can use the robots, right? I think the technology indicates always will be trying to update the technology. Okay, in the sense of if you take the machine learning or if you take the what you can say the artificial intelligence. So these are the new technologies. Okay, so that has been established. I think from last 2 to 3 years. Okay, so they are so in mechanical companies also they are using the ML as well as the artificial intelligence. Okay, in the cars. Okay, so they are using the AL. Okay, a Python. I think in future, in almost in 3 years, okay, wherever we are solving the problems by using SEA. Okay, that can be replaced by your Python programming or ML. I think I'm telling you students, okay, you should learn the Python as well as the ML, machine learning, or or you can say deep learning. So all these things you should know the basics, because in future if you go for if you type in Google, okay, the sorry, the the problems, okay, all the problems are related to your mechanical, to find the stresses, or you can find, or if you want to, or if you want to find the deformation, or if you want to do the CFD analysis, everything you can do in Python. I think, do you know student this? You know this about this all these things? Hello, students, can you hear me? Sachin, Fayaz?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, okay. So I think within 2 to 3 years, all the problems, okay, you can solve in Python itself. Python, yeah, ML, you want machine learning, okay, and as well as the AI. Okay, that is you want to be what you can say in mathematics. Mathematics, okay, means you should be strong for collecting the data. Okay, you want the machine learning for analyzing as well as for updating everything. Okay, see, you should use the Python programming to write the programs and to execute. So right now, I think a lot of companies they are asking the Python programmers for mechanical components to find the stresses or to find the strains. Okay, so we can do easily in Python. So I think if you want, you can type in Google. Okay, if you want to solve the problems like your mechanics of material, okay, you can easily solve by Python also. You want mechanics of material or whatever the mechanical what you solved analytically in your subjects or in your courses design, that is DME1, DME2, all the problems you can solve in Python easily, that is easily. Okay, so this is called technology. So we should, so all the companies should adopt to the technology which is existing now or it may come in future. Okay, so that's called as technology forecasting. So forecasting means, okay, predicting the future. Okay, I don't know, after 2 years, okay, this may happen. So now only I should be updating my technology. So that is called as technology forecasting. So there are different methods out there. Okay, in this fourth module, so there are different methods. Okay, so if you know the methods, okay, then it will be easy when you go for a company. Okay, you can say I know this technology, so that I can adopt this technology to find for future purpose. Okay, So this is very important. Fourth model is very important. Okay, this is regarding to the industry. So if, whether if you go for mechanical industry or if you go for IT sectors or anywhere, okay, you want this topic, that is technology forecasting. So if you become a product design engineer, okay, or or anything, okay, you should predict the future. Okay, so what I can change, okay, or which technology I should adopt, okay, in the company. Example, if you go for that is a small scale industry, I think previous 15 years for 10 years back, okay, all the companies were using the lathe machine. But if you go and see the small scale industries, almost everyone, okay, are using CNC. So what is the reason? What is the reason, students? Can anyone can tell me the reason why all the small scale industries, okay, they are means they are updated from lathe machine to CNC machines. So so for what purpose? So what is the reason? Sachin, Fayaz, Anton.
Sir, because they updated because it is more efficient and more productive, sir.
More
And
product.
wanted an operator for it to make it, but whereas in CNC machine it was computer, no, sir. So when
Ah,
they just put the program, it will just do it by itself, eliminating the worker, sir.
okay. Okay, good, Fayaz. So actually, I think most of the students, I think they know. Okay, the computer science branch was exist. Okay, um, here the computer science branch was exist in India. Okay, in 1995. 1995 was the first. Or 1994 or 1995. Okay, the first that computer science branch was opened. So from 1994 to 2020, you can see. See now all the process. Okay, we are using the computer, right? So without computers, we cannot solve anything. If you go for FEA, your mechanical software also, you want this the computers, right? So right, students. Hello, friends, can you hear me? So computers is very important right now. So for all the process if you go anywhere, okay, you want to write the programs, okay, where you want to know the programming language, okay, whether it may be Java, whether see now almost they I mean, almost okay they're using the Python. All the companies, maximum companies, they're using the Python to write the programming, Python as well as Java. So to collecting the data, okay, they are using the TensorFlow. I think in foreign countries already from past 1 to 2 years they're using the TensorFlow software to collect data. Okay, collecting the data means okay, getting the information from the previous whether you can go for manufacturing process, whether you can go for designing process. Okay, to collect the information. Okay, that's called as so that's called as data collection. Okay, that's called as data. After data collecting, then we will input all this data to find the output. So right now in India, okay, I think one or two companies they're using the TensorFlow. So if you learn TensorFlow, okay, that will be useful for you. So you can go for mechanical companies and you can tell, I know TensorFlow. So for programming, you should learn from one software. So these are called as updation. So every day and every year, okay, the software or the technology will be updating. So according to that, okay, so the company should update so that they can sustain the market. So technology change is nothing but see whenever right now assume I told you let machine to CNC machine. Why they change? Because of the productivity. Always you should remember, okay, if you want to complete one product, okay, in late it will take around 15 minutes. Example, the same product may if you use the CNC machine, okay, it will complete in 3 minutes. So that is very important. We can save the time as well as okay, as well as if you do manually the waste. Okay, the waste, that is the waste of the scraps will be more. But when you use the CNC machine, okay, the scraps will be reduced. We can reduce the waste of the product. Okay, but the initial cost is very high. So if you use the CNC lathe, the initial cost will be very high, but okay, the accuracy or the tolerance of the product is very good, okay, you will get 0.001 accuracy in CNC lathe. Okay, if you write the programs correctly, neatly, then you will get accuracy. So that is the one thing. And second is you can reduce the cost. Okay, and you can reduce the time. So for all these advantages, all the small scale industries, okay, they're buying the CNC lathe. Okay, so I think 90% of the work will be done by CNC lathe in the small scale industry also. They are not using lathe now. Okay, so let is one. So we don't know in future, almost in next 2 years. Okay, another means another machine can exist which is better than the CNC machine. So we do not, right? So this is called as technology forecasting. Always we should look into the technology which has been updating every year or every day. So in this module, you will be studying this. So what you should do, okay? So the main thing is to complete the objectives of the company, that is to reach the customer requirements. Means if the customer is asking 1,000 products or 2,000 products within 1 day or 2 day, how I can reach my goal, by which, but what are the different technology, okay, is there right now or in future. So we should predict and we should complete our task. Okay, so this is called as technology forecasting. So there are different methods are there, different technology forecastings are there. I think one by one we will see, okay, later. So later in to later part of the class. Okay, so first the technology. Can anyone indicates what is this, what is the meaning of this? The technology is defined as the sum of knowledge of the means and method of producing goods and service. What is the meaning of this, students? What is the meaning of this? Anyone? Anyone, students? Here, this indicates, see, you can see in the right figure. So this indicates the data. Okay, the data collection. See, so there are a lot of the technology will be there. If you want to manufacture a product, so there will be different technologies will be there. So you should see those technologies. You should collect the data, and you should find as, okay, if you see, that is one is the knowledge. If you have the knowledge of how to design the product, okay, then only you can go for the production. If you don't know the knowledge of the design, then how you can, okay, give a good design, okay, that can be satisfied by the customers, and then it will go for the manufacturing, right? So if you don't know the knowledge, that is, if you don't know the knowledge, then implementing your design to the to the production, that is waste. So you should know the knowledge. Knowledge means about the technology. So right now, if example, if a CNC machine is existing today, okay, if you're buying the CNC machine, okay, for your company, you should know the knowledge. Means you should know how the CNC works. So how I should adopt from this machine to the next machine, or to the updated machine. So you should know the knowledge. You should know the basics of the machines, the technology. Then you should adopt the technology which is best. So there will be a lot of technology equipment will be there. Okay, you should predict, okay, which is better. So there will be like 100 company products will be there, or 100 machines will be there. So you should predict, okay, which machine has better technology. Okay, you should know the knowledge. Okay, so according to the knowledge what you get, that's collecting the data. So this red figure indicates collecting the data of all the machines. So once you collect the data, select a better technology product, sorry, better technology machines, so that you can finish the products very early, and you can supply the product to the market according to the customer needs. So that's called as technology. Always you should understand you should know the knowledge, okay, of the machines, the machinery. Okay, then only you can buy the machinery and you can finish the products according to the customer needs. That is called as goods and service. Okay, goods indicates your the product. Okay, like laptop or whatever it may be. So that's called as goods. Service indicates your apps. So app generation. Okay, your different app like Flipkart, Amazon. So these are called as service based products. The product indicates your laptop or your phones. Okay, so those are called as goods. Okay, be careful. If you know the knowledge, Okay, knowledge of the products, or sorry, knowledge of the technology, so that has been used in the machinery. Okay, according to the knowledge, or according to the input what you'll get. Okay, can you refer those inputs, and finally you can buy a machinery which has more technology, or which has been updated more technology in that, so that you can finish the task within the time. Okay, next week we will go for next slide. So can anyone see what is this? What is the figure this figure indicates? Can anyone tell me the first figure? Increasing number of smartphones users. So you can see from 2005 to 2016. Okay, this is 2015. So this is a graph. Okay, which it is showing. Okay, the smartphone users. Okay, so this indicates. See, all you can see from graph. Okay, from 2005 to 2015, how the uh, how the smartphones has been sold. Okay, sold in the world. You can see in Asia. Okay, in 2015, so 52% of the uh, population is using the phones. Okay, that is smartphones. So this is what it indicates, the technology. Okay, how the customers are buying the products regarding to the technology. So increasing number of the smartphones, this is an best example. Okay, so for each company you can, sorry, for each what you can say, for each country, okay, you can see the color. So this indicates for each country color, so how much percentage, okay, uh, the smartphones has been used by the customers. Okay, this is very important. So because of the technology, see, the customers will see the technology of the product. The technology is good. Okay, I mean they will see in future, okay, whether this phone at least it can run to at least 2 years or 3 years. Then according to that we will buy the phone, right? So this is very important. Okay, always we should see the technology change. So this is called as technology change. If one technology is changed to another, so that is example. If you take a phone, so now 2 GB RAM is there. So after 6 months, if 4 GB RAM comes, so that is called as technology change. So always, okay, and they can update some technology to the phone also. Okay, so they can update every time. They'll be updating the new technology, okay, in the phones, and they'll be supplying to the market. So if the customers are satisfied, then the sales of the product will be more. So that's it. You should understand the customer needs. According to the customer needs, the company should see, okay, which type of technology we can adopt in our product, and we can supply. So technology indicates you should know the knowledge. You should know the machines which have more technology in depth, so that we can manufacture according to the customer needs. Okay. So next we can go for next slide. That's technology change. So that is introduction of new products. Always you should see the technology change is nothing but once. See here you can go for two methods I told you. That is new product development. Okay. One is you can update any technology to the existing product, and you can supply. Okay. So I told you Bosch, an example of Bosch also. So in Bosch, okay, I told you number of times. There only they will be trying to update a technology in the existing product, and they will be supplying. So they will be no, they will not go for new product development, because they should invest more for a new product development. So here technology change means updation of a new technology. If you update a new technology in the existing product, so that you can supply to the market. Then you can go for the second line, change in methods and organization at production. So if you see example I told you, so if you change the machinery from one machine to second machine, like lathe to CNC machine, so what happens? Okay, that's called changing method. So you're changing the machine from one machine to other machine. Why you're changing? Because of you should reduce the cost, you should reduce the time, so that you can supply the products very early to the customers. So the customers will ask, will ask, I want the 1,000 products within the 1 day or 2 day. So immediately you will see, okay, which machines can finish the task within the given time. Then we will try to buy the machinery according to the technology which has been updated in that machine. We will try to buy the machines, and we will try to convert the raw materials into finished products according to the customer needs. So always you should know, okay, every day. So what are the new technology machines are existing in the market. So according to that, you should also update. Okay, if you do not update yourself, then the other companies, they will update the machineries or whatever it may be, the technology, and they will grow very high. Okay, then your company, okay, the company profit will come down. So if you want to if you want to if you want to become stable, or if you want to earn more revenue, okay, in the market, so always you should try to update yourself, okay, in the form of technology. That is forecasting in future what type of machineries are coming, okay, in next 2 years or next 3 years, okay, what I can update in my product. So whether I can complete the task within the given time or much more than that, so that I can supply the products very fast, so that the customers will be satisfied. So my revenue will be generated. So always you should know, okay, you should try to reduce the time, to reduce the cost of the product. Okay, then only, okay, the customers will be satisfied, as well as the quality should be also good. The quality of your product should be good. So if all these things are okay, then the customers will be satisfied, so that you can get more revenue. Then you can go for the third line, changes in the quality of resources and products. So that is what I'm telling you. Okay, so always you should try to update new technology which has been existing in the market. Okay, so that you can complete your task very early, or you can give more better products, more better technology products for the customers, so that the customers are really satisfied. Like example, I told you Nokia. In 2006 or 2007, Nokia phones were going or selling very more. Okay, the Nokia basic sets were selling very high. Once the Android phones comes into picture, like in 2008 or 2009, the Nokia, okay, the Nokia, what you can say, the sales comes down, because the Nokia owner, okay, he did not update to the Android phones. Okay, he was manufactured the same, the old type of phones, this, so that the company revenue comes down, or the company sales come down. Okay, so like Samsung, or it may go for Vivo, or the Redmi, all these company, okay, uh, updated the technology, okay, and they went to the Android phones, so that the Nokia sales comes down. Similarly, okay, in the industry, you should understand always. Okay, you should update the technology in your products. Always you should know what type of technology has been existing day by day, so that you can update those technologies in your company, okay, and manufacture according to the customer needs, so that your revenue will be generated. So as a product design engineer, as a research team, okay, if you are in research and development team, R&D, or in product design department, always you should know the technology, so that has been used in other companies. And next 2 years, okay, you should update for next 2 years also, next 2 to 3 years. So what will happen, what type of technology, that will be updated, okay, in India or in the world. So everything you should know, you should keep on updating yourself, so that whenever the new technology comes into picture, a new technology comes into market, you can buy a new technology machines, so that you can update yourself, as well as you can complete the task, okay, of the customers within the less time, and you can supply the products for the customers, so that they will be satisfied, and your company revenue will go to high. Okay, so this is very important. New ways of distributing the products, and new ways of starting and uh, uh, that is that means disseminating information. So this is very important. Okay, new ways of distributing of the products. So so after the technology also, see, so there'll be different types of technology, right? Technology means not only updating the design or manufacturing the products, or the other things. Okay, you should update the technology. Okay, in the sense of the selling also. Okay, in what way you can give the what I can say, uh, you can tell about your products for the customers. Okay, whether you can give the ads, okay, in TV or wherever you need. Okay, in what way I can reach the customers. So that is also very important. Not only updating a new technology, okay, in your product or your company. Okay, after updating a new technology in your products, okay, how you can means how you can sell those products to the customers, how you can distribute. Okay, what are the new ways you have? So what are the different ways we have to reach the customers? In what way I can reach the customer? So that's also very important. Okay. So these are called as technology change. So every day, see students every day. Okay, there will be a change in technology. So that according to the technology change, always the company, see the company, either it may be design thinkers or it may be the company CEO or the R&D team. Okay, everyone. Okay, they should update themselves every day. Okay, every day they should update themselves, and they should pass the information for everyone, share, and new ways of storing and means disseminating information. See, disseminating information means whatever you get the information, okay, it should pass through everyone in the company. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so once you know the new technology has been existing, so once you know that a new technology has been existing, so immediately you should pass those information, okay, for your other department heads, so that they will be also they will also get the information. A new technology has been exist, so that whether I can use the technology, okay, while manufacturing the products, whether I can use a new machine, so that the time can reduce or the cost can be reduced. So all these things are called as technology change. So if you're working in a company, you should know this. You should know all these things. Okay, what happens every day? So what type of new products are new machines are existing in the market? Whether if you use these machines or this technology, okay, I can reduce my cost or I can reduce my time. Whether I can reach the required production within given time. So everything, okay, you should understand. So that is very important. Next, we'll go for next slide. If anyone has any doubts, okay, you can ask me. This is called as technology change. See, technology change is nothing but, okay, whether it may be in products, whether it may be in machines. So a machine indicates or equipment indicates regarding to the company. Okay, if the company wants to complete the task within the less time or within the given time regarding to the customers, okay, always you should know the company will buy the machines and they will complete the task within the given time. As well as the product also, see, we can update the new technology to the existing product and we can supply. So there are two ways. The technology changes in the two ways. One is updating the technology in the products or updating yourself. Okay, the machineries in the company. Okay, these are the two ways. One is to complete the task within the time to reduce the time as well as to reduce the cost. And in the other way, okay, to give the updated technology for the customers. If you give a technology, okay, a better technology in the product, once the customers are satisfied, okay, then the company can get more revenue, okay, from the product. So anyone has any doubt in this? I'll go for next slide. So students, wait for 2 seconds. So wait for two seconds, students. Okay. Next, we'll go for the next slide. Okay, that is information technology and its effect. So it's very important here. I told you now itself. If you go for any company, okay, you want to share the information. So how you share the information? How you store the information? Okay, by using the systems, right? Right, students. If you go anywhere, so right now to get the data, to collect the data, okay, or to save the data. Okay, everyone wants the information technology, or that is called as the systems. If you do not have the systems, then it will be very difficult to store lakhs of data, okay, in the book. If you take see if you store all the data in book, it's also it will be very difficult to get the information. Likewise, if you save in the systems, if you take Excel sheet, okay. For small data, for small data, for storing the small data, okay, we use the Excel sheet. But for storing the more data, like crores of data, okay, then then we should go for the softwares, okay, like NumPy. So there are a lot of softwares are there. So these softwares are used for storing the data, okay. If you go for company, okay, they will buy the software, so they will store every data, okay, in that software, so that if they type that date, so immediately they will get the information, whatever they want the information, like administration. Okay, administration indicates, okay, that is supplying the raw materials. So if they buy today about 1,000 tons of raw materials, okay, they will store in that software, so that whenever the CEO wants, immediately will type that date and he will see. Oh, so what are the information? So what are the information? How much raw materials has been existing inside the company? So what is the output? Means what are the what you can say? How much products has been sold outside? Okay, how much products has been sent to the customers? And about the information of the employees, okay, everything will come under administration. So everything will store, okay, in the system. So that's called information technology. So we'll store everything in the system, so that if you type that date, okay, immediately you get all the information about that day, okay. So like if you go for communication, say communication in the sense of, okay, the customers, whether department to department communication, or the managers to the customers, everything, okay, it is called as communication. So this communication will be stored in the form of, okay, in the software. So in the day, okay, department to department, okay, if they share the information, like today, I have completed around 100 parts. So this machine has been, so today 21 to 2015, okay, this machine has been damaged. So these are called as communication, okay, communicating, okay, to your managers. So what is happening today, or what has happened today? So the machine has been damaged. So which machine has been damaged? So everything, okay, we can store in that software, like production. So today, how much we completed, okay, the task. So 100 products has been completed, 200 products has been completed, 500 products has been completed. In each individual departments, how much products has been completed. The storage and distribution. So how much has been stored in the department. So how much raw materials has been stored today. How much, and how much I have distributed to the other departments. So without all this information, okay, we can store and we can send those information through internet. So if you do not have internet, then it will be very difficult for all the companies, because through internet only we are sending the information. All this information, like administration, communication, production, say, storage and distribution, all this information we can store in a software and we can send through internet. Okay, if all these things are not there, okay, it will be very difficult to store the data for individual dates. Okay, it's difficult to manage in book. Okay, to find also it will be very difficult to store like crores of data. Okay, in the book it will be very difficult. So that we want the software and we want the system. Without the laptop or without the system as well as the internet, and as well as the software, if you do not have all these things, okay, it's very difficult to store the data. Okay, this is called information technology, and it affects, if you want to share the information from one department to other department. Okay, students. Okay. So information technology, I told you, right? Information technology is nothing but storing the data. Okay, storing the all data, all data. Okay, regarding to the company, whether it is administration, communication, production, storage, and distribution. All these things are very important in the company. Okay, so all these things will be saved, and we can send those information to other departments or for CEO or anyone through the internet. If you do not have internet, so it will be difficult to send the files to other departments, right? You want all these things. Generally, we can uh, we can store the data, okay, in the system. Okay, next we'll go for innovation and technology. Can anyone tell me what is innovation and technology? So here you can say product innovation and process innovation. What is the meaning of product innovation and process innovation? Students, can anyone tell me what is innovation and technology? So I told you, as a product design engineer, okay, you should be always innovative. Okay, if you want to update a new technology to the existing product, so that is called as, okay, that's called as what? What, students? That's called invention or innovation. So that's called innovation. So invention is nothing but, okay, totally. So you're giving a new product for society. So that's called as invention. So innovation indicates, okay, innovation, I told you in the previous class, innovation indicates, okay, you'll be trying to update a new technology to the existing product and you'll be supplying. So you will think in a creative manner and you will try to update the technology in the existing product, okay, and you will be supplying the product for the customers or to the society. Okay, so there are two types of innovation that can be occur as results of technological change. One is product innovation and process innovation. See, process innovation is nothing but the methods. Okay, which type of the equipment or machines will be using to convert the raw materials into finished product. So that's called process innovation. That's called process. So to complete the task or to complete the product, so what type of innovation, what type of the machineries or what type of innovation in machineries you will be using to complete the task. So that's called process innovation. So you think in a creative manner, okay, try to adopt a new technology, machines, and complete the task. So that's process innovation. The product innovation is nothing but what I told you. Okay, try to update any new technology to the existing product. So that is called as product technology. So that is called as product innovation. If you take the existing product like pen and you try to update any technology to the pen, okay, like you can use the laser, okay, laser beam in the pen, okay, or the you can update any technology, new technology to that pen, and if you supply, so that's called as product innovation. And to manufacture this pen, okay, to a new to manufacture a new pen, to update the product innovation, what type of machines you will be using, what type of new machines you will be using, so that is called as process innovation. So this is very important. Okay, so to get innovation, that is, if you want to go for the product or the process innovation, you should think in a creative manner. Okay, always this creativity is very important. Okay, should it be technology, a new technology, okay, that has been established in the market, okay, or you should go for market, you should do the market analysis, get the tech, what type of new technology has been existing in the market, you should find all these things, then think in a creative manner, then you can you can go for product innovation as well as process innovation. So process indicates for methodology, okay, to finish, to obtain or to reach the objectives of the customers needs, what type of new innovative methods you're using, what type of new innovative equipment you're using to complete the task. So that's called innovation. The product indicates what type of new technology, okay, that you're using in the product. So that's called product innovation. Next, we'll go for next slide. So limits to technological change. So what are the limits? So you can see there are four points here. One is the economy, second is the environment, third is high levels of unemployment, and fourth is the the exhaustion of natural resources. So these are the four important points. Okay, you should remember. See, the technology change. So example, if you go for the phone, mobile phone, okay, the basic set from the basic set to the Android. So there's a change in cost, right? So that's for the economy. So there'll be always you should see the economy changes according to technology updation of the technology that has been updated in the product. If you update more technology use, then the price of the product is high. So this part is economy. See, the economy will be increased according to the needs of the customers. Okay, if the customer is asking more needs, okay, more technological products, then if you update the technology in the existing product and when you supply, always you should remember the price will be high. Okay, your selling price will be high. The economy will change. Okay, according to the needs of the customers. Then the environment. Environment indicates, okay. See, environment indicates according to the customer needs. If the customer is asking the products, if they want more technological products, then you will manufacture according to the customer needs, and you will sell with respect to more price. See, so there will be 2 points. One is less price, more price. So if you're using more technology and if you're selling less price, then the customers will be satisfied. And if you're using more technology in the products, and if you're selling more price, then the customers will be not satisfied, and they will go for they will see the other products which if they updated the same technology what you're using in your product, and if they're selling in less price, okay, the customers will go for their product. So be careful. This is called environment. See, the environment can change anytime. Okay, so they can use a technology, so they can update a new technology, and they can sell with a less price. Okay, if they're investing for manufacturing a product in a new technology like 5 rupees, and if they're supplying for 5.5 rupees, okay, that's 50 paisa. Okay, means they're getting profit for each product. Okay, then, okay, the sales of that product will be high, because you are selling, means you are also investing the same amount, 5 rupees, and if you're selling like 7 rupees, okay, the customers will go for their products. So environment means anything can happen, okay, in the industry or in the market. So you should look into that, okay, environment. Then high levels of unemployment. So if more technology comes into picture like robots, say if the robots can work, okay, in the industry, in small scale industries, then what will happen? Say the manpower, okay, will reduce. Once the manpower reduce, more unemployment will be there. So that's the indication. So if more technological equipments, if we use like robots everywhere, if you use the robots, so what happens? More unemployment will be created. So so we should be careful. Okay, the technology if we create more technological machineries, okay, if you can go for CNC machine. See, ultimately, okay, the picking of raw materials and placing of raw materials, okay, so now right now they are using right now they're using manpower. Okay, if they replace by the machinery, the robots, what happens? All the manpower is not required. Okay, only they need the CNC machine as well as robots. Okay, so there's no required of the manpower. So that's called as high level of unemployment will be created in the world. So or in the country. Okay, and last is the exhaustion of natural resources. So if you go for trees, or if you go for the petrol, diesel, so if more what you can say, the vehicles are coming outside, then what happens? Okay, we will use more petrol as less diesel. So that indicates, okay, I think the petrol, okay, will be exhausting within less than 10 years because of more usage. So this is called as the exhaustion of natural resources. Okay, if you use more natural resources more, or if you use more products, then what happens? The natural resources will come down. So these are called as limits to technological change. So we should see all these things. Economy, okay, economy should be increased, but we should indicate according to the customer needs. Environment, then high level of unemployment. Okay, unemployment should not happen. Okay, because of once unemployment happens, then what happens? The lot of employees will lose their jobs. So that's also it's very important. We should see all these things. Okay, so we should use we should use the technology, okay, with respect to some limited. Okay, we should not go beyond that. Okay, if you go beyond that, then unemployment can come into picture. The exhaustion of natural means resources can come into picture. Okay, the economy can reduce or it may increase. If it increases, then it will be good. If the economy get reduced, okay, then the condition will be bad in the country. Okay, then we'll go for method of technology forecasting. Okay, this is very important, students. So there are different technologies are there in this. The there are two methods. One is exploratory, and next is non to normative techniques. If you go for exploratory techniques, what it says, they say exploratory technology or technology for forecasting starts from today's assured basis of knowledge and is oriented towards the future. So always exploratory techniques tells you today what's happening. Okay, today what type of technology that's been existing in the market. Okay, so according to that, okay, we'll predict and we will manufacture the products. Okay, that is if you want to manufacture the products today, so we will see up till today. So what are the technologies that has been existing in the market, so that we can buy the machines and we can convert the raw materials into finished products. So this is called as exploratory techniques. And when you come to normative techniques, so this indicates for the future. Okay, so this indicates for the future goals after 5 years. Okay, what is the see? Assume if you are manufacturing your product, so after 5 years, so what is the demand of the products? So for every year, how much I should manufacture? So what is the new technology I should update? So this is called as normative techniques. So normative techniques indicates for the future needs or future goals, needs, desired and mission of the company or mission of the customers. So according to the needs of the customers, like next 5 years, so we should adopt today. So this is future. So normative indicates for future. For future, like 5 years, future. So what is the demand of the gold? So today, how much I should manufacture or how much I require today. So which technique I should use, which method I should use, okay, which machinery I should use, which are the technologies I should update in my product. So we'll come backward. So we will see the future. So what is the demand of the product? And today, okay, we will try to update a new technology, okay, to manufacture the product, and we'll sell the product for the market. See, exploit indicates for today. Okay, so exploit indicates for today. What you can say uh, right now. Okay, today basis. So everyday basis. Okay, we will try to update a technology or the machines. Okay, in the company, and we will be trying to finish according to the today's goals. Okay, we will not see the future. Okay, we will not move to the demand for the future, like after 5 years. Okay, what will happen? Okay, we will not see all these things in exploratory. Only we will see today. So what is the new technology so that is existing in the market, and we will be trying to analyzing everything, and we will be manufacturing according to today's. Okay, that is daily basis. But normative indicates for future. Okay, we will see the future demand, like after 5 years, what will be the demand of the product, and we will be trying to update the technology today itself, and we will be supplying the product for the customers after 5 years. Okay, that's called as normative techniques. So these are the two techniques. Okay, you should understand. So in expertise there are five methods. Okay, five technologies. The first is the technology monitoring. Second is the trend analysis, and third is the expert. Okay, student, wait for 2 seconds. Okay. So first is the technology monitoring. The second is the trend analysis. The third is expert opinion, and fourth is the Delphi technology, and fifth is the scenario development. So these are the five different techniques. So that will be used in means exploratory techniques. So I told you exploratory techniques is nothing but daily basis. So today, so what is the need of the customers? What type of technology that has been updated? What type of the machineries, a new machinery has been updated, so that if you buy that new machinery, whether I can finish the task for that particular day. So they will not go for future goals. But when you go for normative techniques, so this for future goals. Okay, future needs of the customers. After 5 years, what is the demand of the product? So what are the new technology I should update now? So what type of new technology? So that will be updated after 2 years. So all these things, okay, we should calculate in normative techniques. Okay, in normative techniques, you can see there are four methods. One is dynamic modeling techniques, cause impact analysis, then morphological analysis, then series indicators. So these are the nine technologies. Okay, so that has been using in the company. Okay, if the company is seeing the future, like after 5 years, they will go for the dynamic cross impact analysis, morphological analysis, and series indicator. So all I think maximum company they will be using the morphological analysis. Okay, for future goals. I think for future goals or future needs of the customers. Okay, they will be analyzing this dynamic modeling or morphological analysis. But for every day, okay, for every day, what you can say the technological needs. Okay, for finishing the task, they will go for technology monitoring, trend analysis, expert opinion, Delphi techniques, and scenario development. Okay, these are the five techniques that will be used for daily purpose. But if you go for future goals or future needs, okay, then we should go for normative techniques. So anyone has any doubt in this? Students, anyone has any doubts? Methods or techniques? If you have any doubts, you can ask me for today's and for futures. Future goals, you should know the normative techniques for each individual for that particular day. We should go for means explorative techniques. I think from this slide, okay, I think I'll finish. I'll continue uh, the quantitative and qualitative methods tomorrow, and exploratory functions or exploratory techniques. All these things I will teach you tomorrow. Okay, all these five techniques. So anyone has any doubts in today's class, you can ask the students. Anyone has any doubts? I can take the attendance, students. Okay. Students, if you do not have any doubts, okay, you can leave the class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If you have doubts, kindly you can call me or you can message me anytime. So thank you, students.
Sir,
Helapa.
sir, you have taken PhD, no, sir?
No, no, no. I should submit my thesis, man.
Okay, sir. Sir, I need one letter of recommendation, sir.
Okay, okay. For what?
Sir, I'm planning to go out, sir, for studying.
Okay, man. I'll give the recommendation, but for MS, right? You're asking for
Yes,
MS.
sir.
Okay, okay. I'll give. Don't worry. If you
Because
want,
HOD is not there, no, sir. Nobody
yes,
is
yes,
there.
yes, yes. I'll give. Don't worry, man. I'll give you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So, that is so recommendation of to means recommendation